We are back. We're back in the studio.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the studio.
Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Oh yeah.
We are back.
Sunday morning. There's a
Vibes
song
are
about
there.
Sundays, right?
Feeling nice.
There's a song or two.
Queers in
Oh,
the
you my
air.
chick. Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. I'm here with my Chick-fil-A, Liam Baker.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
You know, we had reinforced the table before you got here. That way it could hold your double XL gallon-sized coffee I'm seeing before me. Did you pay in... I heard you had to mop the floor of the gas station to pay that.
You actually
I
had
heard they
to
put you to work.
you had to fill the gas tank of the gas station attendant or the worker. Fuck.
The lady behind the counter, I also bought cigarettes, and I handed her my ID, and she goes, "Oh, wow."
She was like, what? She was like impressed by your weight.
No, okay, so
She was like, I
It
knew.
said like 250 pounds.
I have a terrible driver's license photo. They let me do the like Kubrick stare into the camera.
Oh,
so
that's-
I looked terrifying. And then also I had just dyed my hair blue. And
Nice. That's a good touch.
it was really shitty.
Oh, I love
And
this.
it looked terrible.
What do you mean? This is a moment in time.
I look like a serial killer.
You look like
Yeah, you kind of look like the
I don't know
Joker.
if necessarily serial killer. You give that 15 years and a scruffy beard that bleeds into your neck, yes. But if I saw that guy, I'd be like, he's trying to sell me like a fake Xanax that's made out of creatine and.
One, you height. Did you lie about your height?
I lie all the time. I have no idea how tall I am.
Nice. Also, you are not 250 pounds, dude.
250?
Yeah.
No. It should say 115.
Yeah,
I thought that would be like, wow, like 250. I would love to put that on my ID. So when the bouncer's checking it, they'd be like, holy shit, 250. I'm like, no, sorry, I just haven't got I lost a lot of weight. They're like, holy, you look good. I'm getting zins behind the counter. The lady's like, oh my god.
you have a fake ID that says you're 300, used to be 350 pounds, 4'11", and that you're 65 years old. Like, yeah, I look great. It's part of this new program I'm on.
I have metal bones.
Yeah, what are you on? Ozempic? Yes.
I love the height differential videos where he's like, I used to be 5'7", and now I'm 5'10". It's like, you got toothpicks for bones now, son.
Yeah, surgery.
You're a bump on the train away from being nothing.
What do they like? Is it just like that leg surgery?
Yeah, they break your femur for being a bad, short little boy, and then they try to crank you up.
Yeah.
Crank you up.
I saw one of those videos, and it was this. He looked like he was 15.
That's right. You're not done growing.
It was insane. I don't know who would do this operation to a child.
Yeah.
But he
I mean,
he's
if
like,
they got the money,
it's the before and after. And
come on.
after, he's like, Mom, I can finally kiss you on the head. And his mom comes in and he kisses her on top of the head.
Hey, how about instead of paying for your son's leg lengthening surgery, you buy him some whole milk? Let him sleep in on a Saturday.
I bought my son a leg lengthening surgery just so he can kiss me on the top of the head.
It's like
Just pick
what do
him
you
up and
gain? What do
pick him
you
up.
gain from 5'7" to 5'10" physically, other than like mental stipulation, confidence, and stuff? It's like, what if the kid has shitty posture to begin with, and he's like 5'8" because he can't stand up straight because his legs are made of straw.
They all like lean forward.
Yeah, exactly. They're at, oh, my doctor's set my legs at an angle. Now I look like a Hot Wheels ramp.
I can't go on roller coasters or they'll shatter.
I really hope that everyone's like just getting played by this. They're really not going in for surgeries. They're just giving them like sticks to like stand on or the pegs to stand on.
They just lower the floor after all the videos. They lower the floor 4 inches. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Also, I heard if they ever like go into the ocean and their legs get soggy, paper mache away into nothingness. And that's what the coral reefs are feeding on.
Yeah, because all these kids are just getting stuffed.
Yeah.
Just getting...
Yeah.
Put it in. The doctor just like, they put him under. All right. Now open it up. Paper towels.
Yeah. Just put
What
it
else
in
we
there.
got? What else we got? All right. Use pair of underwear. Good. Throw it in there. Let's make this man taller. Some cement.
Yeah, it's like a BYOB, but it's a bring your own building materials for your new legs. So you got to show up to the surgery.
Bring your own bones.
Bring your own bones.
Yeah, we were talking about bringing your own teeth to the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're talking about bringing your own bones to your surgery.
Yeah. You show up to the dentist like, I don't know if I can like a Groupon type deal, but I've been harvesting lately. So if any of these need to go, they're like, where did you? All right. Dentist, someone showed up with their own teeth again. Like, I told them to stop doing that shit. Yeah. Ooh, receiving something that's like paper mache, like being wet materials. I feel like I never want to be handed something wet.
I feel like someone would let their paper mache dry before they tried to give it to you.
Well,
right?
I mean,
Well, what if that's their type of paper mache?
yeah, what if that's just their deal? Where it's like, and as you know, everything's wet. You're like, God, I wish we're the only guy who like delivered my mail out here. Like if my mailman, like every time he's like, Adam, 3:00, here's your wet mail.
Just dunks
Just
it in a bucket of
mush.
water.
Mush. I go on a trip, right? And I come back after 3 days and I can't open the fucking door. I finally pry it open. There's just like this sand pit
Of wet mail.
of wet mail. And then I'm sitting there and then I hear a splunk on the window. Splat. The mailman's like waving. Like, I got your wet mail.
He's just the sweatiest guy ever.
It's just, as you know, I have a condition.
He's just keeping the mail underneath his armpits the whole
Can you
trip.
please stop keeping my mail in your folds?
Also, everyone's like, why are you delivering my mail so wet? It's like everyone else is getting their mail dry as fuck.
Yeah, crusty ass. He's like, I'm doing my part.
Just accept this fucking wet mail. Guess what? You're not going to be able to do your taxes now. W-2, know what the W stands for in W-2? Wet.
Wet.
Guess what? You're not doing your
The
taxes this year.
the 2 stands for too wet. Yeah.
Delivering your wet mail
Some
this
mush
year.
mail.
I don't know. I don't know if I could read mush mail. You'd have to like put it together. Also, mush mail is Liam backwards. We've got 2 Liams in the building. 2 males. 2 mush mails, if you may.
My initials backwards is BLT.
Nice.
Like a sandwich.
And
I've
as
never
you know,
thought about it backwards.
all of my sandwiches wet. I don't get in the water.
That's
Can I get the BLT? Just don't dunk it in the fucking water this
Talking
time.
about South
Can you
Tees.
not throw my sandwich in a Home Depot bucket of water?
It's because, we're touching on this is why my jaw is so fucked up, because the Industrial Revolution or
They
whatever.
just keep putting all my food in water.
They're making all my food soft, calling me gay, and delivering my mail wet. Just so my life is easier.
Yeah.
Like, make my mail dry, make my food hard to chew, make me straight. All right? Take back the Industrial Revolution. That's my fucking.
That's your revolution, dude.
This is my new revolution.
This is my new shit. This is my new Benjamin Button shit.
Yeah, sorry, we have.
I'm on my Benjamin Button shit, dude. Eating bugs and shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what you're for.
Eat bugs in there.
Eating bugs. You gotta eat them. How do you think he stays so young? He's eating bugs, dude. But you didn't know that? Dude, read a textbook every once in a while. You haven't read this.
The only movie I watch is Two Girls, One Cup.
The only movie I figure the only movie you'd watch is like Zoolander and like Austin Power outtakes.
No, they added Two Girls, One Cup to the Criterion collection. So there's a fucking Blu-ray.
Dude, I remember for a while that piano chills. The piano that plays in the video. Listen, amateur.
I've never seen the actual video.
Oh, you don't need to.
I know. I'm never gonna look it up.
Yeah, congratulations for that one. Because if I went real deep, like like I was meeting up with
Stand strong.
With Morpheus, and he was like, "Go deep into your mind." I'd be like, "Oh God, no, no, it's still there."
Yeah, that would suck if someone was like holding a gun to my head. They're
It's like, remember that video that traumatized
I was like, I can't. I've never seen it. They're like, shut the fuck up. I'd die.
Yeah, be like, he gets to go. He's of pure heart.
But how would they check?
I feel like the most defining thing of my 7th grade was just like showing people Blue Waffle, just showing each other. That's what I remember from 7th grade.
Yeah. 7th grade was definitely a stellar year. That was in this graphics type of class where you would build stuff. I don't even remember what programs we were using. But one of my friends in there, he wore a gorilla suit for a whole year. That's another conversation. But in 7th grade, that was in high school. But in 7th grade, I remember one specific day, he
was
stood
a banana.
up. Yeah. And the kids went crazy. He stood up on the desk. He stood up on the dividers of like the cubicles and just punched a hole in the ceiling. And like, we started going Lord of the Flies with shit. And
started looting and
and
pillaging, setting rooms on fire.
Yeah, and I remember there was a crew of hooligans where, like, I swear we didn't even know each other's names. Like, we didn't even associate with each other. It was just this class. We went hectic. And for some reason, there was just like an unspoken pact. It's 6th grade. We never talked about it. There was no reason it should have been run that smoothly. But I remember like all the other kids in the class getting in trouble for it, and we didn't have to do shit. It's like we broke computers and punched a hole in the ceiling and like drew like terrible things on the whiteboard. And like no one else in the class was like able to prove it was us. I don't know. Like a bunch of people got zeros and a bunch of people got suspended. But I was like, all right.
Now we're going to show you pictures of what Adam drew on the whiteboard in 7th grade. It's right there on the screen.
It's like Van Gogh.
A Van Gogh swastika.
This is beautiful. I remember also in that class, I had polka dot Nike shoes. I don't know if you guys remember those in the store. There was like a Nike shoe that had polka dots. Pretty cool. I remember I worked class. Somebody made fun of me. Everybody laughed. And then like one of the cool black kids was like, I don't know. I fucking like them. And everybody was like, oh, yeah, they are kind of dope. And I was like, just a roller coaster of emotions. Like, we bought these on the clearance rack. Like, it's all good. I don't really care. Yeah, hooligans in that fucking class.
I miss hooligan. I miss
hooliganism.
Yeah. That's a good word. Hooliganism. It sounds like an organism.
Sounds like a religion I can finally get behind.
Yeah. Pray to
King Hula. I'm gonna pray.
Hooligan.
Yeah,
Sounds like he's back again.
Oh, things are going wrong. Pray to Hul again. Yes. Give all thanks.
Yeah, I do be giving thanks. I saw one guy giving thanks to his belt. It was not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, we were
literally sitting in our front yard, and a guy walks past. All I see is a guy walking, and his pants basically around his knees, but he's still wearing the belt. The belt is like in his pants, but he's still sagging, just not doing its job whatsoever. But little did I know it had a side hustle.
So I respect the fuck out of Liam because that's what he looks at when he sees dude. He's like, "Ah, man, just pull your pants up, why don't you?" So I look at him for 2 seconds and I immediately notice the drug craters in his left forearm, and I'm like, ugh, just disgust. Like on a Saturday, he looked grimy, dog. He looked like he had cleaned out his wounds in the gutter, and it was just like, what are we doing here? And like,
so basically, that belt had a side hustle that's just taking over its time.
Yeah.
So its main job just
you can't do its main job. It's like, because Liam said, "Man, that belt is not putting in work." And I thought he said that belt is putting in work, and I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm fucking shooting drugs into his arm." Like, so yeah, that belt's not working. It's too tired. It's working a double shift.
Tax comes around, its wet mail comes in.
Yeah,
bro, it's trying to fill out
that those taxes on that.
That too wet W-2.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, how are you gonna take your time out of your day? Are you gonna declare those taxes on your side hustle? Tourniquet on side.
I have to do my taxes today. I still haven't done them.
Liam,
dude, tomorrow's tax day.
Yeah. You know what I did today? I deposited my refund today. Alpha and Omega, man. The beginning and the end. Tax season.
Yeah, good thing you got it in while it was still wet.
Yeah. It's like
nice and soggy. That refund. Oof.
The IRS is saying I owe them $3,000 because my mail wasn't soggy enough. Yeah.
I like Omega. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want you guys to start calling me that.
Omega. I've been looking at the moon a lot, thinking about Omega. You like moons?
I didn't even know about the eclipse until I saw a Fleshlight ad that they were having a sale on buttholes. So now I got this.
Where did you
see this ad?
Yeah, was it in your updates folder?
How is it so targeted for you?
Gmush.
I was on fleshlight.com looking at fleshlights.
I've been saving up a bunch of money.
Yeah. You were looking up, can the sunlight burn my flesh? And you were like, wait, what's this here? What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, I already have an account. Oh, would you look at that?
But like, so it's on sale, but then you need the lube and the cleaning kit, right? And that's also on sale. Mm-hmm. But then you're like $3 away from free shipping, and then shipping's like $20. So you might as well get something that's less than $23 more than what you already have.
Yep.
Oh, let me throw in a butthole.
Like looking around, there's not like
2 buttholes.
There's not a whole lot of options in that window. So instead, I upgraded the cleaning kit to the one that comes with the shower mount. I just got like a bunch of gear in the mail.
Is it en route?
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
And you got it like that.
Dude, the fleshlight's fucking... It's huge. Like an extra large coffee.
Yeah, you whip the top off your coffee. It's just a fleshlight in there. I've been drinking out of this brand new butthole.
Yeah, does it flush everything out like after your morning coffee?
Was that the BYOB?
Don't talk to me until I've had my morning butthole.
Yeah. I saw that ad you were putting on Instagram for the eclipse of that BYOB. Bring your own butthole to the eclipse.
Yeah, it must have been actually really fucking great when that butthole came in wet in the mail.
Yeah. You should have known. Yeah. So I ordered my eclipse glasses from Fleshlight. You look through these 2 certified buttholes to see the eclipse. I bought these butthole shades from Fleshlight. Now every day is an eclipse. Every day's a full moon.
Every day's an eclipse. Inflation's at an all-time high. Inflation was hitting the fucking Cajun festival I was at, dude. talking about
You felt it.
talking about some real goddamn fucking Americans, and I'm out here paying $20 for a little tiny tray of crawfish.
Tiny tray and crawfish should never be associated in the same sentence.
Dude, crazy. And a little tiny bowl of gumbo, $15. Like
Crazy for the gumbo.
For the gumbo.
Bro, gumbo's free on house. This is just muck, water, and critters.
Dude, they literally.
Oh, there's white rice in it. Congrats. This is gruel.
I paid $20 for a tray of bugs.
Yeah.
For big bugs.
Yeah, exactly. Yummy critters from the swamp bayou.
Yeah,
And
yummy
spice.
critters, yummy critters with some butter.
Yeah.
With some butter and toast. I'm like, yeehaw.
Yeah, I should be able to write off how much crawfish I eat because that is not.
Dude, wasn't it like $3 for like 10 pounds or something?
I
Crazy?
remember a handshake would get me fed for the whole weekend off crawfish. I've never gone to a crawfish and been like, well, gotta pull out the checkbook here. Been like, we are heathens right now.
Yeah, we're getting these deals.
The only time I paid at a crawfish boil was when I paid to wash my hands. That is the only thing they'd charge for.
Yeah. The
Like, are
hand
you kidding,
sanitizer.
Timmy? You were. Yeah, my immune system, like,
It was tough.
That was the real benefit of eating crawfish when we'd go to the craw boils, was that after the weekend, your immune system could probably handle anything at that point.
I was feeling a little rough after eating all those crawdads.
Yeah, exactly. You had to fight off inflation.
You were fighting off Joe Biden.
Yeah, your immune system was fighting inflation.
Those crawfish have felt Joe Biden's America, and they've infiltrated my fucking stomach.
Yeah, those crawfish can't have as many kids as they used to be able to have.
Dude, this is crazy. Yeah. No, they're having all the kids that they can have. There's no abortion anymore.
Yeah,
But,
shit. Are you a crawfish guy? Are you oyster roast? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I
my
should have
dad and
known
I
you're
would
the
go.
fucking swamp goblin. You literally came over here. I said, "What'd you have for breakfast?" And you were like, a handful of moss. All right, go ahead.
My dad and I used to go to the Cajun festival all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, like from one of the stands, I got a bull whip. Like, just like
They just gave you one.
I'm like a 9-year-old kid. I went home and like whipped the shit out of my brothers and got it taken away.
Oh, of course. You were yanking skin off those kids.
Yeah.
You were getting DNA samples. Who gave you that? Did your parents buy you that?
My dad bought it for me. And my
What
mom,
was he thinking?
my mom was like,
He's gonna terrorize.
Well, he was
kids
like,
in school.
when Liam gets this taken away from him, it's gonna be mine.
When Liam finally has a girl to
And-
talk to.
And his brother.
He's
Hey,
gonna
hey!
I also got nunchucks, but they were like just the foam and plastic ones. Beat the shit out of my brother with those too.
Hell yeah.
Dude, your dad was like, Liam's brothers are being shitheads and I want cool supplies. I'm gonna buy it for him. He's gonna beat the shit out of his brothers, win, and then I get it. Double win.
When I was little, we went to there's like this Wild Wild West place in like Pennsylvania
Wild
or
Wild
like
West.
New York somewhere. And we got a bunch of cap guns and we're like play fighting with each other, like shooting them at each other. Once we found out they're not real bullets, we found out the other function of guns and just started hitting each other with the butt of the gun. That fucking worked.
Yeah, dude. I was about to say, you throw it at him. I remember a distinct moment in airsoft where my gun jammed and I just threw it at him. It hit him in the face. He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Get out of here!" And we played capture the flag.
That's some rich white boy shit right there.
Hell no, hell no.
You guys out there in the airsoft fields.
No, I had this. No, not an airsoft field. We were just playing in my woods. The half acre next to my house.
We'd play with straws and paper, son. And just a whole lot of spit.
We were in a dream. That spit was filled with ambition.
Just doing paper mache with your friends.
That's what... dude,
Hey, where are the tax forms, Liam? And you're like, I made a snowman.
it must have been so nice back in the day. Filling out your tax forms for the house you just bought. And you're like, yep. Paid 18 schmeckles and 1 bucket of paper mache for this 3-bedroom, 2-bath 2-story house.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Have you seen those videos online where they're like, how much did you pay for your first house? They're like, shit, I don't even remember. I think like a handshake. We were
Like a goat?
Yeah, there was a kickball cook-off for the real winners. You get free beer. We played kickball this year.
We were walking down
Tore
our
up.
street and
checking
there's a
out
house.
houses. Yeah, we were checking out houses, and Liam's, a realtor. So he was looking at the house, and he was like, "This house only $300,000," and we were like, "Not bad." As if we could fucking. Like, are you kidding me? $300,000, like.
I don't even know what $300,000 looks like.
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes no sense how someone is like, I just bought a house. How?
Yeah.
Where?
Where are you working?
Yeah.
2 of my coworkers are buying houses right now. I don't.
So you work with pathological liars. Keep that close to your chest.
They know some loan sharks in Charleston.
Yeah. Like, that's what they want you to think. You think you own that house? Well,
Yeah, everyone that buys a house nowadays just owes money to the mafia.
yeah,
That's how you buy a house. You talk to Daddy Tony
you make
Soprano.
you make a blood pact.
Tony.
Tony Tone. You make a blood pact to owe people money so you have a place to shit and eat food and sleep.
I asked my other coworker if we could become blood brothers, and she like immediately, without hesitation, was like, "No, I don't want your AIDS."
Nice.
Well, at least you've been telling people nowadays. I remember you had a habit of not telling people. That's how I got AIDS. But
Yeah, but before AIDS was a thing, you could literally like gamble your house away.
yeah, like
Just
back in
be
the think about it, 80s or maybe even 70s, no AIDS. You're buying your house with box tops from fruit roll-ups. You're buying your house by doing yard work in front of the house.
The girls-
Being like, you know what? I'll take it. I blew the fucking leaves off the lawn.
Girl Scouts are like, oh, these Thin Mints come with a 3-bedroom house.
Oh, I won! What I win? Financial stability. We'll see, like, but that's...
Dude, you could get a pair of aces back in the day and be like, holy shit. I'm putting my fucking house down. I'm not losing this hand. I'm putting my house down. And you're like, even if you lose your house, you're like, honey, I lost the house on a game of poker. She's like, okay, good thing we saved up the 18 cents. Let's go buy another one.
She's like, oh, honey, let me check the couch for a down payment.
Nowadays, I gamble whether or not there's going to be fentanyl in my cocaine.
Could just gamble a house away.
I'm like, goddamn, why are you putting so much cocaine in my fentanyl? Now I'm up all goddamn day. I just wanted to take a nap on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Whenever I hear
I'm like,
about
holy shit, dude.
whenever I hear about people owning a house, they're like, oh, how'd you get this house? And it was like, oh, my grandpa just wanted to have a crib at the spot. Like, none of my great-grandparents were like, you know what? I will buy this 12-bedroom on Broadway, New York.
Yeah.
Nobody was hanging out.
Yeah, Grandpa didn't have the hindsight that Liam wanted a good time later in life.
Yeah, I would
Like, oh my God, granddaddy, you weren't like, oh, Liam wanted to live in New York City.
Yeah, he was like, I could buy this house, beachfront property, or I could get this jacket. Or I could go die in a war.
Yeah, Papa, you didn't think Liam wanted to be a big Hollywood star. Why didn't you get a house back in the day when it was 12 cents on Beverly Hill Boulevard?
Yeah.
I don't know streets. Is that a street? Is that a street?
Or especially with land. How did people get all this fucking land? Like, you go back and look at inflation. It's like, oh, you could have bought an acre for a penny. And it's like, who? Great-grandpa? Why were you not like, I'll take the whole state. I want the whole, just give me all you give me. Like, oh, out west, there's new land and I can just have it. I'm going out and being like, all of it. I want the whole slice of the pie.
Yeah.
You put your kids in you put it on your horse.
Yeah.
Whatever kid couldn't fit on the horse, you kicked off because you could just make more.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Easy.
defend my
They're
land
probably
here.
gonna die anyway.
Yeah. And you could always make more. Once you got Bay.
Yeah, that's why you had like 30 kids, because 28 of them were gonna die.
Exactly. You're on the right path. But
Because
basically,
28 of them is going to die from fentanyl in their cocaine.
you eventually get to a plot of land You're like, okay, let me build my house. You build your house, you build a fence, and every month or so, you just make the fence wider and wider and wider, and you just acquire more land until someone's like, hey, that's too much. You're like, okay, how about I buy that land? And they're like, okay, play me in poker right now.
You just gotta cheat in poker your way to financial stability.
And then the dog gets up to the table and you're like, fuck, this guy has so much land. He's so good at poker. Dogs are really good at poker and they own everyone's house.
Yeah.
You can always tell when a dog's got a good hand because his tail's wagging.
That's why in all the paintings, there's a lot of bulldogs because they got little stumpy ass tails. They're barely breathing. They just.
I'm just wishing that Granddaddy had the hindsight and he was like, in 70 years, I'm gonna have a grandson that wants to make it big and live in New York City. Like, come on, Granddaddy, have that fucking hindsight that you're gonna have a kid that's fucking talented. He's starstruck, man. He wants to make it in the real world. Now I'm fucking stuck here with what?
Gumbo.
Mold?
Gumbo.
Yeah, $15 gruel.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking stuck here eating fucking Joe Biden's American Cajun Festival inflation crawfish and got no house to my name.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Gruel. I love the idea of gruel. Yeah. I love the idea of people making gruel and being like, one schmeckel. They're like, shit!
Yeah. Dude, it was literally like mass production. Fucking so much shit. One of the, they obviously had the turkey legs. This table, right? Up to here of just fucking turkey legs. And it was like 5:30 in the afternoon. The festival's over at 6. Who's gonna eat those turkey legs?
Dude.
Who's gonna eat those $20 turkey legs?
Dude, I tell you what they're doing with those turkey legs. They got a bunch of leg extension surgeries coming up.
Basically to stuff people's legs. Here we go. Yeah, everyone gets leg surgery. It is just filled with turkey and tired all the time.
Damn, bro, your quad's looking crazy.
Yeah, dude, that turkey was working out. I was putting that turkey to work. I had that turkey on a strict fucking regimen.
Yeah. I was
A personal trainer for a turkey. What were we doing?
I was joking around with my friend the other day, and I was like, "Yeah, my parents died when I was really young, but they gave me strength." And then you just like cut out to a middle shot, so you can see my whole body, and I've got both of my parents' muscles like, inside my body. It's like on top of mine, under my skin. It's all like bulging and green, and dying. My parents gave me strength.
Yeah, I love that. Do you know what Elden Ring is?
Yeah.
Do you know about that? I think it's King Leonidas. There's this spell where you can basically just attach people to your body, like duct taping parts of a action figure to yourself. And he's just this grotesque, like legs and pieces and stuff. But the whole thing about it is that, yeah, you get stronger, but you're this heathen monster demon looking thing, and he's just super slow, and he's the first boss, and you whoop his ass, and he's just like, ugh! It's like, why did you do that to yourself?
It's fucking sick, dude.
All the other people, the bosses, great. They're involved in the right clans. They studied star magic. He's like, I'll take your fucking leg. I'll fucking put it on me. That was his style. That was his vibes.
They took AP Star Magic?
Yeah, they took AP Star Magic. Ooh,
Sick.
I liked about the lore in that game. I'm a big lore guy. I'll listen to videos about lore rather than even play the game. Okay, and one of the guys went off to school to study stars, and he became this legend because during a battle against some moon people, he stopped all of the stars from moving, so they were powerless. And it's like, where did you go to study that? And if you could study that, who's not studying that?
How are you remembering all of this about the moon people?
Because it was great lore. George R.R. Martin created this world, like in-depth world, and then the video game designer from Japan took that world and set it like thousands of years in the future after everything's died. And so that's the lore of the game, is like once way back in this world George R. R. Martin created. Stellar. So you're just seeing the ruins of everything, and it's the biggest fucking World in One game of the year. Super cool. Too smart of a game for me though. I need checkpoints and like some dickhead in my ear telling me where to go.
Filling out your wet mail.
Yeah, exactly. I play Mailman Simulator and I can't get past the soggy level, the water level.
It would be funny running after your mailman. Like, my mail's wet.
Yeah.
You're just running down the street.
In that video game,
bucket and giving out the mail.
if I had to create a character in a video game to be the main character, it'd be me. The legs would define where I was going, jumping, very tight movements. You know exactly where you are. But the top is just terrible physics where I'm just like moving around like a rubber man the entire time. So if you start running that way, I'm like arms out, like top half just got attached from the leg surgery.
The top half doesn't have the same gravity.
Yeah, my brain is in my quad right now to give me extra height. Yeah, just some leg people.
I feel like I was in a type of game the other day. I was on my run, brag. But
He doesn't have a car, that's why he has to run.
yeah,
Not a
just
brag.
running everywhere. And I don't run with my glasses, so I can't really see that well. But all I see is a lady, moving to the side. And I think it was her dog. I assume it was her dog. I didn't have my glasses on. The leash really gave it away. But she held the dog back, and as I was running by, she goes, yes, we are polite to the runner.
I'm listening.
She's like, yes, we are polite to the runner. I just run by and hear this. I'm like,
Who are you talking to, lady?
yeah.
Like this dog?
This
sounds so endearing. Like,
Yeah, I feel like-
yes, we are nice to the runner.
Everyone's like, oh, that dog is, so mean. It must be biting people. Like, no. What the fuck is up with you, lady?
Yeah.
Why do you need to be polite to me?
That was
We
the-
are polite to the runner?
Yeah. It's a we thing.
That was the dog talking, not the lady.
No, yeah. What I missed when I passed by was the dog talking to the lady. Are we nice to the runner?
Yeah.
Yes, we are polite to the runner.
Yes, we are polite to the runner. It's just hive mind. That dog is just a sentient being. Are we nice to the... He's like, whoa, 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 to telepathically. Yes, we are nice to the runner. No, I think she was talking to her multiple personalities. She was having a conversation with herself, and she was like, yes, we are nice to the runner. Yes.
I love referring to myself as we.
Yeah.
If I'm being too hyper, I'm like, we gotta calm down, guys.
That's a pronoun that no one claims.
I wish I was able to remember. A lot of Jamaican and similar cultures, they refer they refer to themselves as the I or something similar. I don't want to disrespect, but it is a cool version of a we.
Damn, it's so disrespectful.
'Cause you're
that
more
you don't know
than
something
just-
about someone else's culture.
Oh, I'm trying to. It is a cool concept. So for the listeners who want to feel a little spiritual, no more rocks, more Jamaican, and it's like the I has a lot of work to do. So it's like we. So it's like including all three mindsets of mind, body, and soul, or Christianity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So you are correct to do that. It's not crazy. It's actually cooler that you do that. To be like, we have a lot of work to do, because we do. You are all these things at once. Yeah.
And the Jamaicans are also like, yes, we are very polite to the runner.
Yeah.
Is that a Jamaican accent? I'm sorry.
Yes, I very nice to the runner. Get to the chopper.
Man.
Man. Oh, my bad. Bomboclat. We are bomboclat nice to the bomboclat.
To the bumper clot runner.
I gotta work on that one. That's a good one to be able to whip out. Can you do one? You got anything?
Jamaican?
Yeah.
Hear me now.
Oh!
I got
When we fuck pussy turn red.
bobsled.
Bobs. Dude, I don't even know what that is. That's just got hit in the head with a brick. I hate it when my accents start sounding like I just got hit in the head with a brick. It's like, what are you even?
Oh, me fast like lightning.
McQueen.
Me love Lightning McQueen. Great film.
Life is a highway. Life is a highway, man.
Ting 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 ting
There's
ting
that
ting.
place, Taste of the Islands, the Jamaican restaurant, like up the street.
Is it good?
I like it. I like the curry shrimp a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
let's try
Good.
that.
Food spot. Food spot alert.
Yeah.
Plantains are great.
Yeah, the plantains are good. I'm real picky about my plantains. Not that I'm like a picky eater, but plantains are kind of mid to me. But I have had great plantains where I'm like, this is how it's supposed to taste.
They're like cut thicker, and they're like it's delicious.
Yeah. Is it got a crisp? It got a bite.
It's like fried, it's like a big potato kind of.
Yeah. Good.
I love big potatoes.
I hate it when it's like banana mush. I'm like, what are you doing here? How wet did you get this banana before you served it to me?
But they've got this. They've also like sell jewelry and like pots and pans in there too.
Oh, get me in there. Get me in there. All right.
They have a big poster on the wall with Usain Bolt. And it's like got this quote from him that was like, me fast like lightning, me run so fast. Look at me run.
It's like zoom, Lightning McQueen, man.
dude, he did not say that.
I can't remember what it says exactly, but it is just him being like, oh, me so damn fast.
Yeah. I like that Usain Bolt quote where he was like, these white boys can't run worth the fuck. Jamaica on top, bitch. No, he did say, though, I trained for 4 years to run for 9 seconds, which I really liked. Yeah.
It's also insane to go for a run for 9 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got something.
Hey, girl, I got something going on.
I know, I got
I'll be
something
back.
to do
I'll be
later.
back in 10
Yeah,
seconds.
a for real moment of if he was talking to an interviewer and he was like, you want to see me run over there? You want to see me do it again? It's like, oh, yeah, the race is over. Like, that is a situation where if you were, like, watching, I don't know what the 50-yard line is for a stadium like that, but you're there and you're watching that race and you sneeze, like in a sneeze fit, you just will lose the whole race. I paid so much money. I came out here. I've got food poisoning. And I caught a sniffles attack. No. The most important. Imagine if you were like a photographer and like your job was on the line to snap this winning shot. You're just like, choo, choo, choo.
It's also
No, it's over.
it's crazy to think about that he's also the best in the world for doing something for fucking 9 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
9 seconds. And we've been doing this for 40 episodes for an hour straight. And we still sucked. He's like, bomba class, 9 seconds.
Yeah, bro. In 9 seconds, I got multiple million watching.
I'm fast like Lightning McQueen, man. Life is a highway.
Hey, yo, DJ, play my shit.
I was taking an Uber like a few weekends ago, and I get in. It's a black guy, no big deal. And he's playing like hardcore rap, and he initially asked me, he's like, "You like this?" I was like, "Yeah, it's cool, it's fine." And we're getting close to downtown, and Life is a Highway by the Rascal Flatts came on, and he turns it up, and he turns around, and he goes, I love this song. I'm like, me too, man.
Yeah.
And he turned around and he goes, Bomba Clan, I love this song. Life is a highway, man. Fast like Lightning McQueen.
Yeah. He like rolls down the windows, turns on the NOS, turns up the music.
I want to get that leg breaking surgery on my arms and then walk around like the grocery store with deep pockets and just like my hands in my pockets. And when someone's trying to get something up high, I'm like, oh, I got that for you. Pull out my like 6 foot long arm.
You would be so easy to push over.
But it's like all gnarled and mangled and I don't have good control over it. Just knocking everything off the shelf.
It's a tomato sauce jar and you're like barely grabbing it. And you just spike it in her car. It just goes everywhere. and then you're like, oh, and you put your long mangled arm back in your Jinko jeans pocket. 'Cause it's the only jean that has enough width to be able to handle this curve in
That's
your
what I've
arm.
been trying to say. You're thinking about. He's just wearing fucking cargo shorts with the hand in the secondary pocket, not in the normal pocket.
I think it would be great if you whipped out your hand and you've just like wrapped it all in duct tape, and you're just smacking cereal boxes, and it's just this mangled cereal box. You're just like shaking it out of your hand.
I have no grip, so I've got to like stick to shit.
Yeah, what would you rather?
You have to send your arm at like a velocity so the duct tape will stick. So you just keep punching people when they try to hand you things.
You have two choices in life: mangled groceries from a 6-foot arm man, or wet mail.
Oh, all my groceries. So I do like Instacart, and it's like, damn it, I got Liam again.
Yes.
It's in his bio, as you know.
But the thing is, you could like your groceries mangled, and you could like your mail wet. So there is like there are some positives, I guess. Yeah, and also if you're in the grocery store, there is the entertainment of watching you mangle everyone's groceries with your gorilla arms. Not even gorilla arms. What are these? Straw arms?
Yeah, like the tree limbs.
Yes. You're
Yeah.
trying to grab groceries with claw arms, and that's some entertainment. There's also some entertainment to watching the mailman dunk your mail in a bucket of water or pull him out from underneath his armpits. So
I think that's why Bill Clinton got impeached, was because he was like, they don't want our mail to be wet. And they're like, JFK, I meant. That's why JFK got shot in the head. He was about to drop the news that all news was about to be wet.
wet news.
And everybody's getting wet news now. And they were like, we gotta fucking take him out. No one's taking this away from us. This is our secret.
Yeah, I would rather groceries mangled.
Mangled groceries.
Softer food.
Here
we go. We're back to the revolution.
You go to a restaurant and the food comes out and you're talking to your date. You guys are hitting it off. You're like, there's no way for me to explain this. I just have to show you. You just got to let it happen. And then you pop out of nowhere with your fucking mangled tree limb and just mush. Just get all that up in that gumbo. You're just fucking stirring it around. And then you just leave. You just leave, and I'm just like getting gumbo splattered on my face. I'm just like, I wipe my face off. She's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Well, I couldn't choose wet mail.
I need to fill out my fucking taxes.
Yeah, I know. Until I fill out my W-2, my wet mail." This guy comes and puts his mangled little sausage meatball fingers up in my shit.
Vienna sausage fingers up in my shit.
Yeah, he puts his swamp hand in my muck bucket.
And my inflation muck bucket from Joe Biden's mouth.
Yeah, you're like a prick at a Bayou restaurant. And you're like, yes, can I get the inflation muck bucket? Like, what are you talking about? The gumbo. I want the gumbo.
I want the marinated soup.
Your girl's like, baby, if you don't want to pay for the inflation muck bucket, why do you keep ordering gumbo?
They call me the weeping willow.
I love weeping willows.
When my arms are 6 feet long, I mean, when they're and weak and floppy.
Weak. I think the weeping willow. I think it's more of like the weakling. No. I want something like prickly, you know, like a word that means like fragile, like bleached, you know. Like, you know that episode of SpongeBob where he just gets sun bleached and then he pops a crusty bit off his side? I feel like that's what I want to describe your arms. It's like detachable, kind of.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Manipulatable.
New arms.
Well, it's like, you know how you can, you know that little thing to get golf balls in the water where you like extend it out, kind of like a Swiffer? extend it out.
I was talking about like the claw arm where you can go
Yeah,
and
yeah,
grab
it's kind of
shit.
claw arm and extend out because you think the farther it goes, the easier it is to just like karate duking that thing in half. And so it's like, I wanted to reflect that.
Just fucking
Like,
cut him in half.
descendable, something with joints related. It's at a crazy angle. Like obtuse phalanges. Obtuse appendages. When you get your obtuse appendages. Hand.
Alright,
Yeah, that's good visual representation. As you know, we will be taking two of your fingers from each hand to put in your arms to make you bigger.
We do have to stuff you full of your fingers.
Yeah, and as you can see, you're
And
wet.
all the fingers of everyone else. Oh
we-
my God.
Hands are massive.
We also descended your shoulders to about your nipples. That way you can, like, the force of nature, it would just fall off if we didn't.
Yeah, also you don't have any nipples anymore. We stuff them in your arms as well.
Actually, they're on your palms. That way you can feel around for stuff.
Ooh, that would be nice having nipples on your palms. So you just...
Dude, nah, hell no. I'd have some calloused ass nipple from jerking it.
If I had arms that long, I'd have to drive a limo from the back seat.
Yeah. That's why we
You want the window down? You have to have the window down.
we also extended your neck. That way you can, like, and we gave you new eyeballs. That way you can see that far away.
Yeah, you're just really making this long arm man accessible to the rest of the world.
You also have to drink 4 gallons of milk a day to make your bones hard enough to even live.
Yeah.
You're getting calcium booster shots.
And since you already have the long arms, you have to choose wet male.
By the time you read it, it'll be dry.
So,
How do you wipe your ass?
So you're mangling everyone else's groceries and your own.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. We gotta give you
From the
like
back.
We gotta give you like 4 elbows. You've just got these pinwheel arms. That's what it really is. You just got them rescinded in like a hose. And you walk around and you look like you got 2 circles on the side of you.
I got one of like Bane, how he has the fucking poison injector or whatever, except it's full of milk. So yeah, I know.
It's full of compressed air. That way your noodle arms, you just go and the air starts filling them out. No, they actually fill with milk.
I was born in the milk.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman, you think that you can drink my 2% chocolate milk and get away with it? I was waiting all day for it. See, you're more of a Nesquik man, Batman. I drink it straight from the tit. I heard you're such a queer you drink almond milk. I heard that Alfred feeds you almond milk.
You can order milk at Hooters, but come on, don't fucking do that. It's rude.
Yeah, and it's funny to think about like one of the other servers milking like udders. This kid really wanted his milk.
Yeah, PETA's new ban is against the cows in the back of Hooters. They keep filling all these girls up with milk. Their boobs are filled with the cow milk from the back. I think Hooters should be able... I think if you work at Hooters and you get a boob job, it should be tax deductible.
That makes sense.
That would make sense. And it would make,
more sense.
CENTS sense.
On the dollar.
And also SCENTS, because I heard once you get a boob job, you start having more booby sweat.
How about Hooters Plus? And they still wear the little shorts, and they've got dicks hanging. I don't know.
I thought you were about to say Hooters Plus, but all the girls know how to eat. They know what's good on that menu. Yeah. I would love to go to a Hooters and be like, guys, can we please go to Hooters tonight? Like, I don't know why the fuck Adam wants to go to Hooters. And you walk in, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's fat bitch mud wrestling night. That's my Hooters Plus. There's just a bunch of kiddie pool. It's actually gumbo in there. It's like, oh yeah, it's serve yourself gumbo, and the fat girls fight in it.
Yeah,
They do it every
inflation
Monday,
hit
and you're
Hooters.
there every time.
Yeah.
Inflation hit Hooters. They started having to hire men.
yeah. What's
But the thing is,
Yeah,
they
times are
it's like a catch-22 because they started having to pay the men more. So they're like, "Fuck, what do we do with inflation, bro? These girls can't get tits anymore."
yeah?
The guys just have like 2 balloons in their shirt.
His nipples drawn on. It's wet t-shirt day. You can see the nipples drawn on the balloons.
Yeah, I remember I went to Hooters one time and the service was absolutely terrible. I remember all the bros I was with was like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, that's pretty gay that you prioritize boobies over getting some hot food. Like, men are about to gruel before the tits. You're not getting your fill in. Like, my beer has a bunch of foam in it and I'm not eating fries. She forgot my ranch. Oh, she's got her tits out. Shut up, Adam. What?
Hey man, they're just in it for the love of the game.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
don't
it's
the
like
babies love boobs that much.
Yeah.
My friends are a bunch of babies.
babies. Yeah, a bunch of fucking
It's like
children.
It's like rooting for a baseball team all year and going to a game, and your team just gets fucking demolished in the first inning. Like the other team scores 12 runs, but you're just gonna leave after the first inning, or are you gonna stay there for 9 innings because
yeah.
you're a loyal fan?
So
That's
so
exactly what it's
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like, dude. We're a loyal fan to women.
I think it's more of
They're like,
like
oh, service is bad.
I think it's more of
You know,
like
they get paid less, so we should support them.
I think that's more of like me going on a date to a baseball game with a hot lady, and then right when we sit down, she dumps an XL beer all over me. I'm like, well, here we are. I wanted to get the game in. Now I'm just wet.
You're like,
Well, I was born in the middle.
Yeah, well, no, I would. The world is a vampire. That's what I'd be thinking. Because it's like, especially, it's like I go and I get a beer dumped all over me. And then in the process, she elbows the dude behind me in the face and his sunglasses get knocked. Now I've lost the respect of fellow homie trying to get the game in. I'm covered in beer. Well, it was nice meeting you. That's how I felt at the Hooters, where I was like, all right, some pretty ladies. And I go and I look and my gruel has no mud in it. I'm like, okay, no mud in the gruel? You ran out of mud. All right.
I guess I'm just not talking to the right people on Facebook because there's a lifted truck meetup in the parking lot over there the other night. And it's just like, dude, me and the Versa, why not anyone hit me up? You know, I pulled up anyways. And they're like, what the fuck? But, you know, they have truck meetups. Why not? I mean, I guess they do. Fent meetups. Everyone goes on Facebook like, hey, yo, where can we do this Fent? Obviously with everyone else underneath the underpass that's asleep.
The seats for those events always get booked up, but there's always space in the standing room.
But it would be
You're
funny.
like that? Okay, here we go.
I like it.
Here we go.
It would be funny though to have the Fent meetup like the truck meetup, where you just pull like because I literally just like drove past and saw all these like lit up lifted trucks, and be hilarious to drive past and to see a bunch of people in the middle of a parking lot half asleep hungover.
No.
Oh damn! I missed the fucking Fent meetup again, dude.
No.
Are you kidding me?
All of them are...
Mom didn't poke me on Facebook to remind me about the Fent meetup.
all of the spaces are full, and all of the people on fentanyl are acting like they're driving a car. They're just like scooting their ass around the parking lot. Like, Now, he had me go over there because he was like, yo, there's a truck meetup. Go get the disposable. Go take pics of some trucks. I was eating chicken korma, spicy. So I sprinted over there, and I'm like burping. I'm like, oh, just suffering over here to get these cool trucks. I pulled up, bunch of high schoolers
On fentanyl.
on fentanyl. There was a mom handing out beers to these kids.
Hell yeah.
Just dickheads like cruising around like all carbon copies of the kid that says the N-word a little too loud at the baseball game. And I go up and I have the disposable camera and I kind of like try to get a pic. And he's like, "Oh, you trying to get a pic of my truck? Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?" And I was like, "I know your fucking mom is giving you beers to your underage ass." And they were like, "What the fuck, man?" You know, we got this Oxford dictionary, but it's from 1995, so it's pretty good to see, like, they wanted you to know, like, whatever the word was used for. Oxford used to have integrity, so, like, the F word, and the N word, and the C word, paragraphs on paragraphs
Dude, it's actually
of dialogue.
they have like examples of how you use
Excerpts, famous speeches that included bink, bink, bink.
it was crazy. Me and Adam
Famous speech includes cunt.
yeah, me and Adam, it was crazy. Me and Adam were looking up definitions of slurs in the dictionary last night.
Yeah. It was like, "What'd you do on Saturday night?" "You know, me and the boy got an old school dictionary, looked up slurs."
Oh, that C word.
Yeah.
I thought you meant cunt.
Yeah. No, but here's a good one.
Cum, also used as well as a bedroom cum sitting room. This is CUM, by the way. I'm not reading COME. Bedroom cum sitting room. Barman cum waiter.
Yeah, so I was in my bedroom cum sitting room and I called upon my bedroom cum waiter guy. "Bring me more cum."
Have you ever been abroad?
No, I've always been a fella.
Dude.
No, yeah, but I've been in abroad.